Hello, my name is Eric Lusa. I'm the audio editor and the character of Don Fleur in the production. For those who haven't watched the previous episodes, this content is considered PG-13 due to the references to alcohol and to violence. Also, everything is entirely unscripted, so everything from dialogue to events is dictated on the spot by the actors and the DM. This isn't a proper show, so while I edit everything together, it's all done in one take, leading to some random and sometimes awkward dialogue. But with that out of the way, on to the show.
To answer your question, I would say that while Claude, the only person that probably noticed your eye is Jesse.
Well, also...
Jesse?
Because, you're kind of, fixed on, what's happening with Claude. Claude is kind of having their moment. Yeah.
But also, my eyes changed. So, before, I forgot to mention this. At certain points, how I said that, my eyes were very grayed out. That's been switching between, its normal eye color and the grayed out. And at this point, it's grayed out. But while before, it wasn't. This, and then, I just kind of act very annoyed for a second before just, kind of stomping away to the boat.
Okay.
Or
so you're kind of, doing that. So, Claude, you're saying this. You said, I'm Claude, I'm with Godfrey, and you just hear, you found it.
Indeed. If you... I don't know where you are, but we'll give it to you.
Oh, I'm not there, but all those that are affected by me, you're a part of me. You don't have that much time left.
I think that another person in my party is affected by you, too. He just left, though.
I hate to keep being a cliche. I'm gonna collapse to the floor in pain.
Wait. Roll d20 super quick.
Can you put that in the recording?
11, yeah.
When you fall, you face flat into the mud. Just you don't even make it to the boat.
I'm gonna kind of turn. I'm gonna kind of turn back over and just I'm just gonna kind of just kind of feel a lot of pain, just kind of tense up a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I notice? Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Can I go over to him and help him up?
Yeah. So you do that, and Claude, you just hear. You and your friend don't have much time left. But luckily you're serving your purpose as my eyes and ears.
Have you been able to see what we've been doing this entire time?
Well, you're almost like me, more plant than flesh, and plants are connected to everything, especially in this place. Why do you think I've been around here for so long?
I never really... I don't know. I've been here my whole life, but just living.
You just hear a laugh. He's like, your lifespan is a speck compared to me.
I was just saying for mine. I know it probably does not compare to yours.
I know what you're saying. And you're just they're just having this conversation and you don't hear anything.
I don't hear it, but can I just ask Ross, could you ask if there's a cure to this? Because at this point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Do they know you're talking to the out? Did you announce that, or you just?
No,
are they just think you're having a schizophrenic moment right now?
Well, it depends on their views of me. He probably thinks I'm going crazy. I think they just understand, kind of.
Okay.
No, I just kind of say off character.
Okay.
Just,
Gotcha. I thought you were saying this in character. I'm just
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
We're not close yet.
So Claude kind of goes, is there any cure to it? I don't really care for me, but for my friend.
Of course. You fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will help you with the item that you have. I would advise not using it on your own, or else you'll end up
Mr. James?
whatever their name was. Their name's irrelevant.
I wouldn't. I just want to give it back to you and get this all over with. Do we need to meet somewhere, or will you come to us?
You made a smart choice. I thought I'd have to kill you all.
We would never give it back to that woman after we heard what she's done.
Oh, she's going to die.
Of course. I'd only expect.
You ask him.
Spare big bite. Big
Ask him
bite.
if he can help you.
Big guy. Sorry, English moment.
She has an alligator. Can you not kill the alligator?
Can we help him?
No, probably by himself.
Can you just roll d20, please?
If it's for charisma, that's probably shouldn't even bother.
For charisma.
Ooh, that's a 7. He just like the alligator.
You're attempting to negotiate right now?
No, I'm just asking because the alligator didn't do anything wrong. It's just an animal.
I'll consider it.
Okay.
But
I'll give it to you no matter what. I just was asking.
no need to arrange. Since I see where you are, I will find my way to you.
Okay, should I wait here or go back to my boat?
Go back to your boat.
Okay.
We'll see each other soon.
Okay. Should I tell the others what you said or should I just keep it to myself?
Of course. I'd hate to kill people if they annoyed me.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I kind of like put it down. I don't know if there's a way to like turn it off. I'm just gonna hear it this entire time. But...
You just don't hear the voice anymore.
Okay.
But it just feels like for whatever reason, you just feel very just like at peace holding on to this thing. Like you feel like despite like your skin from your hand like got peeled off like a banana peel, you're like, you feel like I'm okay. Like I'm actually not freaking out right now. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over to Jesse.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm like, hey, can you like help Mr. Fleur out here?
Oh yeah, he fell in the mud.
Like take him back to the boat. I gotta.
Yeah,
Clock.
can I like lift him up?
Yes.
I have
What's your strength?
6.
Roll just d20 for strength.
I don't think you're picking it
Not
up.
a high number.
I was gonna say like the fact it jumped up on your yearbook and it still was a low number. It's amazing. You're struggling a little bit, but you do like help him out. It just takes a little bit longer. You almost slipped in the mud, but you saved yourself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you coming over to me?
Yeah, I'm coming over too.
Okay.
Can Quad kind of just like take a sigh of like relief because he didn't know how that would go, and then he kind of just turns to McCoy and he goes, "We found it. He said he'll come to us." You don't know the context.
Yeah, I know the context, but I'm gonna assume
Yeah.
it's the alligator man. I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay, so that village is gonna be saved, and we can finally be over with this.
That's
I
great.
pray. He also said that that there is a cure for me and Don Fleur, but that it comes with, I believe, just giving him this. But I just hope that we can save the village. Is main priority.
Right. So once all of this happens, what do you think would happen to the lady?
He said that he'd take care of her in a way that I know is not peaceful.
I see. All right.
I mean, she all but deserves it, though, for what she's done.
I kind of just quickly wince, and it's like, oh, okay, I understand. Just under my breath. Just,
No, it's just like they're listening because you guys are kind of like congregating.
I'm kind of drifted out of focus. I don't realize what they're saying because I'm just like,
Don Fleur, when you're doing this, you just hear in the back of your head just says, soon.
Can we walk back to the
Yeah,
boat?
you can walk back to the boat. You're kind of making your way.
I walk with McCoy.
While you get there, I would say for you, I would say like they've been gone for 30 minutes. And at this time, you still can hear Moss talk to you. So like it's been like 45 minutes for Kronos, and now it's been like 30 minutes. So like you can still
75
understand
minutes.
him. And right now, like Moss is like in the like I think at this point with your conversation, you're talking about like Godfrey's condition. And at some points, the conversation drifted from like his condition, whether crossbows are cool or not. Debate of whether or not if you were to have wooden stakes to an explosive, would that be effective or just blow it up? And then Moss was going on some story about like, oh, I saw a bat once. It ate a cricket. I was friends with that cricket. It was like going on this weird little story. Eventually, you guys do see Chester pulling up the boat when you see like Dawn Flair's like kind of covered in mud. Jesse looks very disturbed, and both McCoy and Claude seem a little shaken up. But Godfrey, can you roll a d20 for religion or history?
Did you roll a 1? I can't see from here.
20. No, that's 4.
You look and you see the golden wand, and you are looking at it, and of all your times of travel, you have never seen anything like it. But you can just like sense, like, I can't tell if it's magic. I can't tell if there's something just abnormal about this, but there's something different about that item. You're just getting that vibe based on what you are and what you've seen. You're just kind of like, that's different, huh?
So, do you think I'd get that it's the staff?
I think I would say based on how shooken up everyone is, I'm sure like McCoy would probably said like we found it. We like someone probably said something as they're being pulled in. Yeah, you would probably know that's the item.
Can I go up and ask about it?
Sure.
I'm holding it. Me and McCoy next to each other. I'm holding it. So. Oh, what are you gonna ask about it? Just
Well,
yeah. Come on, we need a question.
what does that do? Why does he want it? I want to know.
Um.
Have you tried using it?
Well, when I grabbed it, I heard some type of humming and almost like sounds of machines, and then I heard the alligator man talk to me, and he told me that I did well and that he's come to get it. Also, McCoy held it, so he might have something different to say.
Yeah, for me, I actually heard the like nature. Yeah, because I'm like mud earth, right? Or something.
Earth.
I'm earth. Yeah, I kind of like. I heard like animals, like little chatters. I even heard moss actually.
Oh.
Because I still had the potion effect, but
Do you know what Ma said?
Just recount the conversation they were having. People probably heard some of it. Just like, what part did they hear? Like,
it was something about blood, right?
Yeah, they just said Moss was saying like, drinking blood sounds not good.
Yeah, it was something.
Not good.
It was like something about blood.
Oh.
Like being not like safe to drink, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Something about that.
it's
not
really
being
it's a
far
really
away.
fascinating item, but I don't think we should use it for our own personal gain. And I think
Well,
Claude
duh.
should just hold it
yeah.
until the alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who spoke to him, and he said that it was wise to not use it for our own personal gain, and we're making the right decision.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let anybody use it. For
Yeah,
their own
makes
personal
sense.
gain.
So I'm kind of like lying on the side of the boat,
Yeah.
just like holding my eye.
Yeah.
Push him.
And I quickly ask to take the staff.
No.
Oh no! Hold on. Roll for. You can roll for charisma.
20.
Roll for d20.
I can't even get higher than 20 because
Oh.
it's -2.
Easy.
Okay, so he requests, can I hold on to it? And you're kind of like, yeah, we're kind of the same boat. Maybe.
Literally just said I was gonna give
Buddy.
I don't.
Look, I mean, he was with us.
McCoy have no opinion on this. Like, I feel like he'd have something to say about that.
No, they didn't roll. You're the one
Punch him in the
hanging on to it.
face.
So,
Can I try to
hold on.
not?
So, are you going to give it to him?
I had to. 'Cause
Okay,
the whole
good.
hide one, I'm-
So, you
I wouldn't.
reach out and you take it. And at first, when you grab onto it, there's just silence. You feel just all the noises in your head, the bickering, the whole like the headache. It just kind of goes away. You feel like, oh, this is nice, huh? You move your hand away for a second. Your eye is like sitting there. Did you what color is your eye right now?
It's in kind of gray form.
So it's gray forming. The gray kind of fades away. You almost feel like you can see clearer. The branch kind of almost recedes into your eye.
No.
you don't feel this. You're just not even noticing this. Everyone else is watching this right now, and they're just kind of like, and literally, you just feel so good. It's almost like you got like a good night's rest. Everything is good in the world. Can you roll d20, please?
Has
I
a
rolled
heart
a
attack.
4.
You kind of like, you're probably about to say something, but when you look at Claude, your eye just, it just falls out, and you see like this little, like there's something behind your eye, this like yellow like orb thing, and you just see like a flower.
Oh.
You want to know something really
I
interesting?
know he
And the
shouldn't
thing
get it.
is, you,
He's looking at me too.
the only thing is like you're just looking at this, like you did not even notice because you still can see. It's almost as if like a teardrop or just something was just in your eye that's now out of your eye. You all see this.
Can Claude kind of try to? He like looks down and he's like, Don Fleur.
More pins.
I just don't react. I don't react, and I kind of just like tilt my head, like, what?
Your eye just fell out. Look down.
Yeah, you literally see like your eyeball just on the floor.
Okay. I kind of say, I was like, you know what, this isn't my problem. And I kind of like half drift out, and then I just like pick myself back up again.
Okay, so
And
you're like,
And then like a wave of pain, and then I start wincing again. It's like, oh my god.
so you are doing this. You're still hanging on to the wand, but you're thinking you should be in pain, but you're not. Everything, you feel fine, but you're still hanging on to the wand though.
So I kind of I just like look at this in a panic. I kind of accidentally drop the wand.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I try to catch it?
You do. You all right? Roll for
I'm
agility,
sitting on
Oh my
and
goodness gracious.
can you roll for grit, please?
8. Oh, actually, no. 10.
Okay.
18.
You as soon as the wand is out of your hand, you feel the worst pain in your life, and you're like, like it's like that weird delayed reaction, like someone like hits you, and they're just like, that feel, like that pain, like your brain just registers like, oh, they're supposed to feel pain. Boop. Can you take one?
Pain button.
What's your health right now?
What's my health? Oh no, it is a 13.
Take 1d6 damage.
Ooh, it's right there.
Why not D12?
Yeah, 1 damage. Let's go.
You're like, headache.
Roll again.
So you take 1 damage. Yeah.
Since I caught it, can I kind of like back away from him? And I'm
You
like,
do,
'cause I
and-
saw him win, so I kind of knew he was probably gonna drop it. Because he
So
was, like,
you do that, and you just hear that humming machine, like the sounds of like something clanking, but it just kind of, it's like it becomes like in the background.
Can I kind of like look at McCoy and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't let other people hold it if they're gonna have their eyes fall out and drop it.
I wouldn't necessarily think it was that. I think it was just his time is kind of just like running out at this point.
And for him to say that I was first.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah. I'm like,
Don Flower is truly turning into a flower now.
He's gonna be a little
He's really a flower.
Hey,
He's,
it's better than having spiders live in your body.
yeah, that.
Damn, James going crazy right now.
Ooh.
What's timer?
It's like 30.
We're 20 minutes, so we're good. Okay, so
Can I get the thing?
sure if you want, you
Bet.
can touch it.
I want
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay.
Pokes it.
Yeah.
You like hang on to it or like touch it. You hear absolutely nothing.
Perfect. Dang.
Like
that's what
literally,
Yin Yang
like
does.
it feels cold to the touch.
Ooh.
Everything is quiet for you. So quiet. In fact, the last time it was this quiet was back up north for you.
in your coffee.
Oh.
White noise.
Like it's like you don't even hear the sounds of everyone talking. It's just like that quiet.
An overpowering quiet.
Ah. Oh, are you
Or
okay?
deafening quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I'm
And then as soon as you let go, you hear like the crickets. You hear like people talking. Yeah.
I wish to like touch it.
By the way, Claude, you're just like, I'm not gonna let anyone touch this. Like, literally, Godfrey, like, touch it. And
stop touching it.
Jesse was about to come in. And you're like,
interfere with it?
okay, so Jesse, you're about to like, oh, I want to touch it, and
Punch him.
okay, so
When they try to touch it, can I like swat their hands away? I'm like,
Jesse,
not
you,
again.
you try to touch it and get your hand gets swatted away. Okay,
Touch it with consent.
Bro,
hold on. Jesse, were you gonna say something?
I want. Can I try and see what it's like when I touch it?
Just ask to touch
Can I
it.
touch it?
Oh,
Yes, I am asking.
sure. Just I'm still gonna hold it, but you can
Yeah,
try to touch
yeah,
it.
of course.
I kind of hold it out.
So you hold it out and you touch it. What's your element?
Fire.
You touch it.
Shipped on fire. The lantern.
The Fire Nation attacks.
Who's the avatar, bro? For real. I'm tall.
James, the dead corpse.
I'm a metal bender.
Like in the lantern.
When you touch it, it's weird. Like your vision blurs out a little bit. You don't pass out. It's just like it's almost like you kept your eyes open too long. When you blink, everything around you is like different. You see, like, you look around, you don't see the boats, you just see your hand on the staff, and you're looking around. You see what looks to be like a cavernous, like a cave area. There's
X-ray mode.
like little geysers like spewing out. You just feel like it's really hot in here.
Minecraft.
Up ahead, you see like this, like a hole. You hear something just like crawling, and you see like you just see this like this red thing like just peek out. It has a very prolonged like snout. It's bright red and it just kind of like layers over, and it just says, well, first of all, are you gonna do anything or say anything?
I'm just staring at it.
Murder it.
They just it looks around and it just says, who are you?
Who are you?
I asked you first.
You ended the world in subsequence here.
I'm Jesse.
By summoning like a
What?
world
I'm Jesse.
Jesse of what? What tribe are you from?
Say the fire.
The Fire Nation.
You don't.
My father buried
Hold on. Enough Avatar: The Last Airbender reference. Let Jesse have his moment.
I'm not from any tribe.
Why are you here then?
Like,
Where'd you get that? They see, yeah.
do we know what element we are? Or
Nope,
is it
you
just
do not know.
All right. It's a long story.
What is that?
It's a staff.
Don't lie. Don't tell him.
They look at it.
Gracious.
Please.
They're like, where are you?
Don't lie.
Somewhere.
It literally looks over and they said,
Sure.
and the only thing he says like, brothers, sisters, our time has come.
I let go. I let go. I let go. I let go. I let go.
So literally, before you let go, from all around, you see like more of these eyes open up.
Mm-hmm.
You see all these like red winged like figures like fly out, and they're all making a beeline to you. As soon as you let go, you're back on the boat.
Tell us what happened.
The Fire Nation.
What happened, Jesse?
So, I was like, it transported me to this cave. It was a dark cave. It was blurry. I couldn't see that well. There's these geysers, and it was really hot in this cave. And there was these long snouted, I'd want to say bird-like creatures that were dark and red. They asked me what tribe I was from. I don't know what they meant, but they were weird. And at first I only saw one. But when they asked me where I was, I didn't tell them. But they said something about their time has come, or like the time for something. And a bunch of them appeared, and they're darting at me. I let go, and I'm back here. I don't know what that was.
I am gonna lunge for the staff really quickly because and try and pick it up. You know.
Okay, so you roll for agility.
Oh my
Can I
god.
try to punch him?
You're-
I got a 4.
you like
No. He dropped it.
yeah.
No,
he,
I'm holding it.
sorry. Claw was hanging onto it, and
Oh,
they've been
okay.
hanging onto it. So when they grabbed onto, when they let go, it's still in Claw's
Oh,
hand.
okay.
Yeah.
I would say
didn't-
you try to get up, but you were like, and you can't. You're just kind of like in pain right now.
And I kind of just like, I was like, please
Can I
give
kinda
me,
take this the wrong way?
give
And
me
I'm
the
like-
staff, please.
Kick him in the face.
Okay, hold.
Oh wait, no.
Put him down.
I hear what he said a little bit, but I kind of also take it the wrong way that he's trying to take it for himself. And I'm like, if you get up, I will punch you back down.
I am literally dying right now. Just give me the staff, please.
Why? So you
I
can drop
don't-
it again?
I don't know. I didn't feel any pain. I mean, I think so. I didn't feel any pain when I was holding that staff. Just please give it to me, please.
Before, can I kind of look to McCoy and ask
Yeah.
him what I should do?
How far along is the alligator man? Like.
We don't know.
I'm asking you. Like.
Oh, I don't know. He's coming.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he is.
You roll d20. You could try to talk.
14.
Okay,
No,
you're
not far.
so you're hanging on, and you're just like, whoosh, like you're trying to like you're sitting there. Your vision goes a bit blurry. Everything goes black. You blink, and you find yourself not on the boat. You're just kind of like out in the middle of nowhere. There's a cactus, which can you roll d20?
It kills me.
Cactus killed you.
18.
You kind of like, you never really seen that before because you've lived in this part of the country all your life. You're very kind of, I was like, why is it so dry? Where is everything? Where's all the green? And there's like a little campfire, and there's like a guy just sitting there by the thing, and he just kind of looks up, he's like, when did you get here?
Just now?
When you look down, the person is wearing a red hat, and he's kind of like he has like he has faces covered, but you kind of see like there's like blue skin, and he's kind of like just like he looks like more perplexed, like, wait, how? And as soon as you say that, like you blink and it's gone,
Oh my god.
and then you just hear like. Is it you again?
Yeah, my friends just wanted me to ask how far along you were, because we have one of our members, he's begging me to give it to him because he's in pain because his eye fell out. I don't want to give it to him, though, because he almost dropped it, and I don't want that to happen.
That thing has seen worse, but don't worry. I can see you.
I also,
When I dropped it, the thing was I was leaning on the side of the boat. I was sitting down. So I would have dropped like half a foot. I'm sorry, but like it wouldn't have broken the staff.
but let's think of how cautious and, like,
Yeah,
scared we
if
are,
we break
bro.
it,
Like,
then we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I hate this party.
but can,
Can I? Like,
Yeah, no. So wait, hold on,
gonna ask
hold on.
him.
Guys, yeah, go.
but, besides that, before I communicated with you, I was transported to what seemed to be a barren area, and there was a man in a red hat, and he had blue skin, and he could see me.
Why do you care?
I just was confused. I didn't know.
Do you even know what that is?
No. That's why I was asking.
Roll d20 for charisma.
It's gonna be bad. 1.
It's quiet for a moment. He says, my treasure is more than just a nice thing to look at. You have something called... You have a way to communicate with each other throughout this world. Lots of beeping sounds and lines and metal, and this is like that, except more sophisticated.
I don't really like those beeping things. They disrupt the nature.
This device has more than one use. Sounds like you've tapped into another member of my kind, or something of that nature.
Oh.
Intriguing. Why is it that you were able to see something?
Well, actually, one of the other people in our party, he touched it and he saw these red, things with long snouts, and they, woke up and they said, our time has come or something.
There's a very long silence. He says, "Really?"
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he said that also, he was in, a hot cave or something. He was also transported somewhere else.
Fascinating. And everything's quiet for a second. And then you hear nothing. You hear some splashing outside the boat. Chester's like, "Huh, well, what's that?" And he looks over the boat.
Are we above deck?
Everyone's above deck. And Moss, I would say at this point, Abigail, you're kind of you just hear Moss kind of just talking. He's like, "Oh, he has a flower in his eye. It looks pretty." And then all of a sudden you just hear ribbit, 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 ribbit. Yeah. So it's been about hour 30.
It's his, but times 2.
Yeah. So
45.
I can still hear.
you can still hear.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, it's here. He's here.
Can Claude kind of, he kind of goes to where the splashing is to kind of, look.
Okay. So you do that. You roll over the railing. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, please, for what little time we have the staff, just give it to me.
He's here. I can't give it to you.
He's just
Ask Abigail. She's a doctor.
He's like, "Error."
Bro, you are dead.
No, the little flower, it just spins like an Apple computer when it's loading. It just spins and freezes.
Or doesn't care.
All right.
Okay.
So, you guys are all there, and you see those bubbles in the water, and then you just see this shape just rise out. Right now it's 20 feet in the air, and it's no, sorry, not in the air, 20 feet tall. This, it's the alligator man, but he's 20 feet tall. His tail sloshes in the water, and he just sits there as he's covered in algae, and he just opens up his red eyes and looks down at you guys on the railing. And he just is fixed on the wand.
Claude kind of holds it.
And his throat just gurgles a little bit. Do you still? No, you probably, animal communion has probably been off for a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ross and Eric, you hear something in your head.
I think they still have
Oh yeah, they hear it too. And they're just give it to me.
I hold it out until I give it to him, because I don't know how else to hand it.
Its fingers is 3. It's very webbed. As soon as it takes it, and to you, it's it has to kind of pinch its 2 fingers to take it from you. But as soon as it hangs onto it, the size of it changes, where it can actually fit in its hand. So now it's almost as tall as you. And it just sits there looking it over, and he just looks down at all of you guys. He says, "You've done well." Were you about to say something, Godfrey? And he looks at it and he just says, he's "Now, of course, I won't kill all of you. You fulfilled your end of the bargain." Did you say "oh"? Just out of character. Oh.
I think it was
want to die.
I was gonna be the first person to die, basically.
I'm suicidal.
He's
Your character?
and McCoy, you hear this. He's like, "And now I suppose you want me to help yourselves."
I don't really say anything much. I kind of just stay quiet, out of respect, because I don't want to interrupt or start anything
Yeah.
right now. So I'm just gonna keep quiet and let these two talk.
Okay.
Can I quickly just reach my hand over the kind of
Yeah.
railing to try and pick myself
Yeah.
up, because I'm still
Yeah.
basically
Sure.
sitting on the floor. I'm just gonna say, like, please, just anything. Pain.
He's already.
Okay. So he looks at you and he says, early bloomer, I see. Didn't. Moss has a little drum, like. No. He looks at you and he just holds out the wand to you. Again, at you, Dawnflare, and says, I will say I can't help you, but I will do my part. The rest is up to you.
I just look at him confused and it's like,
What's the old saying? You could bring horse to water, but you can't make it drink. He just holds out the wands like, is this what you want?
I don't know if it's what I want. I'm as confused as pretty much everyone else here. And I'm not one to be confused, for I have seen way too much.
There's a lot of... I've seen your head, everything that's going on. You seem troubled. A lot's on your mind. I can help with that, but it might not be pleasant.
I've dealt with worse, most likely.
He's like, very well. He holds out the wand. The tip, the little gem, like, glows. You just get, like, kind of like... It's almost like someone has, like, a heat lamp, like, one of those heat lamps, like, outside a restaurant. You just feel this absolute warmth. And literally, like, you feel, like, better. The flower just sort of just, like, retreats back into your head. You don't feel pain. And you gain that 1 HP back. And...
When you say that one kills the plants inside of you.
I mean, you can make that. Yeah. And he says, the growth should stop, but there might be something you might need to deal with later. I'm sure you'll be fine. You just might feel a little sick for a bit. They look at you.
Did Claude like see that happen?
Yep.
He kind of like looks at him and he's like, can that happen to me too? He doesn't want to be mean. He asks it like respectfully. I don't know how to say respectfully.
Sure. They look at you and says, you've done your part. And he holds the wand out, and same Ray, you feel very warm. You don't really feel like a lot has happened, but you kind of look at your hand and the green just kind of is gone. And you definitely see like your skin grow back in place. And you just feel like you can breathe easy again. And the alligator just kind of like looks at their wand, looks forward, and he looks at all of you and says, which one of you said our time has come?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't hear him. No, yeah.
I look over to Jesse. My friend here, Jesse.
Didn't say, but he heard it.
He heard it. Wait.
He told us.
Yeah. My friend Jesse here is the one who. Yeah.
Also, he didn't actually say it. He heard it from the things he saw when I told you about how he was transported somewhere else. It was these little red, long-snouted things.
Yeah.
I kind of look at Jesse. Is that description right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1 sec. I see. And they said this to you. Or to him.
They said it to him. His name's Jesse. He can't hear what you're saying right now because he doesn't have any
Do you want me to go open the
potion
potions?
to affect his...
That's not needed. He speaks out loud where everyone can hear him.
Oh.
Multilingual, I see.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, I forgot. Do they have natural speak to animal, or
I'm schizophrenic, so I can just hear animals. It's just how I...
Claude's been able to speak to like moss and everything, like since living
We're
here this
able to
entire.
speak to Heldago during that one instance.
Yeah.
I've never used
Yeah.
a potion once. I can just
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah.
And I lived in the wild.
I'm just assuming because like technically they were cured, so they're not technically a part of the beast anymore.
No,
so-
I've
Yeah.
been able to hear it before.
They've been here to hear before, so it's not
But if-
technically
Yeah.
part of that. Yeah.
The moss was like, or whatever the.
I know. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
'cause I
Yeah.
forgot.
So he said, "Well, I appreciate that. Seems this whole incident might have been favorable to me, thanks to you." They point at you, Jesse.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing I will say is that, I thought I was the only one when I woke up rudely by those vagrants and thieves. And here I thought I was the only one, but it sounds like there are others like me still out there in this world. Perhaps our time has come. Our time to take it back. He kind of looks down a little bit in contemplation, and he looks at the others like, but for you, you've done me a service. The only thing I will ask of you, where is this woman? Where was she last time?
Since Claude kind of knows the swamp, he kind of. So we're in that north corner, right?
Mhm.
He looks at him and he goes, "Have you seen this, like the village to the east?
He snorts. Yes.
She's there. At a railroad.
Southeast, basically.
No, because we're at north. It's like directly east because it's like there. It's like right here.
Yeah, it's directly.
over
It's
here.
directly.
So it's east.
It's
It-
directly
Yeah, it's
east.
east.
It's like directly east from
Like
here.
way back.
Yeah, she likes. Here. She likes trains and tracks. She might be
There's
found
this thing
inside one
called
of
a
them.
train there,
got a
and
train
she's
coming over
inside of
here,
it from what I last saw.
The creature kind of looks out and looks at you guys and is like, and you would not mind if I eliminated her.
No, you
Not at
wouldn't.
all.
The
What
natives
was-
told us what she
What
did.
was
It's
promised to you?
just that you wouldn't.
Oh,
Oh,
money.
money, but I don't.
Yeah,
I have
money.
no money, but I have no need for money because I live out here.
They don't.
The creature kind of looks down a little bit and then he looks at you guys. He says,
Money.
I will deal with this woman myself, but I will grant you a boon as far as each and every one of you has done a service to me and potentially for the remainders of my kind, whatever that could mean. But I will ask, what is it that you'd want?
Granting us like each one wish.
Each one.
That's not what I want. Claude just wants a peaceful life. He's
Yep.
like a wife.
Yep.
kind of just
He's
like-
like within reason.
I kind of, I stared just dead into his eyes. So
I'll take anything. Let me.
Roll for charisma. No. Yeah.
I stare dead into his eyes, and I just say like, "I want an end to my suffering."
He's kind of like looks at it like knife wand. He's like, no. He was like,
Okay, sure.
he's like,
Make him explode.
he kind of looks at you and says, it's already in the works. As I said, like, I gave you the means to heal yourself, but the rest is up to you. The only thing I'll have to clarify is, like, you want it all to stop, or just that nagging voice in your head?
Don't stop breathing.
Just the voices.
It nods, and then he just kind of holds the wand out to you. There's like a little bit of a glow, and you feel that ray, that comforting ray. You feel something like twitch a little bit inside, but nothing too bad. He says, "It is done." He says, "Who's next?"
I have a question. It's more of a question, but I'll probably request something later.
I will give you knowledge is a boon in some cultures.
When Jesse touched the staff,
Mhm.
he went to the cave. When Claude, no, like in general, like what you hear. I'm talking about like that. I don't.
what we hear?
Yeah, what we hear. So I'm so yeah. He went to like a cave. Claude was hearing metal machines of some sort, and I was hearing animals and nature. Do you know why that might be the case?
There's a few reasons. Before, there were 5 of us, 5 tribes. We all have our focuses. Mine of the wood tribe, we tended to the animals, the nature. We modified it to fit our needs. You have the metal tribe, the lone sentries of the desert. They do their job as far as like keeping things in order. The birds, or whatever you say, that's the fire tribe, and they're the ones who mostly called the shots when we were in power. But it sounds like, whether it be by your bloodline or something else, there's some connection that you have with some remnants of our tribe. I'm curious, did everyone touch it?
I did not.
Abigail and Godfrey did not.
I touched
They-
it for like 5 seconds, and then everything stopped, including my breathing.
I kind of look back and I say, well, I did, but all it did was get rid of my eye, so can't really say much to what I am.
Sometimes the effects it can accelerate something, a sickness, or perhaps you could be in tune with other things going on in the world, like others of my kind. It's strange, though, because I am not able to really connect with the other tribes. And as far as I'm aware, there's only me of my tribe.
Wait. On top of the eye falling out, didn't one of you say that there was a flower growing in my eye? I mean, that seems very important to the task at hand. That doesn't seem like the green glow, the green, sickness that, you instilled in us.
Perhaps my effect on you was different. Fascinating. But what exactly is your question? Or did that answer your question?
Oh yeah, that answered my question. And I'm just gonna go back to Jesse and talk about like the reward.
Okay. Yeah,
Is Moss with me? Like,
Moss is with you.
so can I kind of go to him and I'm like, this may not even be possible, or it may be a strange request, but Godfrey over here, that is literally Moss, Godfrey over here, he instilled this idea that Moss can be reincarnated as a human and that he can be a detective. So I guess all I'd ask is for when Moss dies, can he be reincarnated as a human and become a detective in his next life?
He kind of just squints his eyes about the detective part, but he kind of looks at you and he's like, so you want him to be more like you?
Can he understand Moss?
Yeah.
Can I kind of look down at Moss and I'm like, what do you want, Moss?
I want to be a person.
I mean, you heard it from.
And the Gallagher's just like, I don't know if you want that, but okay.
Also, actually, wait, is that like one request? I was just gonna ask if I could be reincarnated to be like his assistant because he wants me to be his assistant.
He looks at you and he says like, I can do many things, but reincarnation is, well.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
But what I can do is to help accelerate the growth to your friend here.
Make him.
Wait, can you make him human?
Well, he wouldn't be human, but he could potentially be upright.
Yes, do it! Wait.
Evolution? Question mark?
Anthropomorphic target.
He's like, our tribe has modified and, we've done breedings of animals and cattle before, so this is nothing new. This is assuming this is what you want, though.
Yeah, Moss, would you like to maybe not be human, but you would be closer to one?
Moss is quiet for a second. He's like, can I wear a hat?
Yes. What his lifespan
Can I
increase
grab
to?
crackers without needing someone to give them to me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also ask him if his lifespan would increase to like a human's if he got bigger?
He kind of like looks off. He's like, depends. Like any person, if someone were to jump in front of a mauling monster, their lifespan would be cut short.
I just mean because like frogs don't have that long life expectancy.
His
from old age.
lifespan would be extended.
Would you want that, Moss?
Okay.
He wants it. Can that happen?
He kind of looks down, and he's just like he like hunches down a little bit, and he says, like grabs something on his like the side of it on the side of him, and he peels something off, and from his skin there's like moss and other growth there, and there's like a little opal like blue, like almost like a seed. He holds it out to you, and he says, "Have him eat this."
I take it and I say, Moss, you have to eat it. You'll
Literally, like Moss just opens up his mouth, he's like, and even the alligator was just like, he was like, huh, I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. He's like, who's next?
Did it not work?
No, it's like, give it time.
Oh.
So my main goal in life is really just to follow in my family's footsteps and start a business and be in the food industry. And starting business takes a lot of luck and skill, and I'm wishing for the ability to being able to start a business and follow my passion and achieve
So you want to be
happiness.
some sort of harvester, he was like, he closed his eyes like, our tribe were farmers and mostly ones who would give food to other tribes. We had the cycle of taking care of one another. If that is something you want knowledge, in that sense, I can deliver it to you.
That could hopefully help.
He says, stand forward.
I think it's just steps forward.
He like lifts his like large paw and like just kind of like taps your head. Can you roll d20, please?
Knows how to open a business out of nowhere.
And you can use intelligence
That's not right.
or luck, whichever's higher.
12 intelligence.
So what's the number?
My intelligence is 16, so plus 3, 12.
Okay, so when he touches your head, it's almost like you got airdropped information from the past about like unique ways to harvesting fish, all the local fauna in this area, but there's like more things, like you're seeing like berries and plants and animals that you have never seen and how they're being cooked and prepared. All this information is like now in your head. What's your intelligence skill level right now?
16.
Raise it to 18.
Oh, you're the smartest boy around.
Wait, what is the
Intelligence.
Does
Plus
that
4.
actually like change his modifier?
Yeah.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
God, this Luke is going crazy.
Damn, Lucas is just so smart, man.
He's nice.
He's smart with food.
Mega mind.
And then, so the alligator kind of stands there and he just says, he's like, speak quickly. I have business to attend to with this woman.
Okay, who's going next?
No, I'm saying like, who's next? Like, who wants to go next?
I would like to go next. But first, before I ask my wish, should I see what happens if I grab the staff?
Roll for charisma.
Wait, what does he think I'm gonna snatch it?
It's too big.
15.
They're hesitant for a moment, but then they lower it down. He says, you may touch it.
I touch it.
You touch it, same kind of thing. Nothing happens at first. You kind of blink, you open your eyes, and you kind of see yourself underwater. You look to be like the bottom of just some either lake, some water. And at first, there's a moment you're just holding your breath naturally, but when you breathe out, like you're obviously breathing underwater, you're not being affected by this. You see fishes swim by, fishes that you don't exactly recognize. You see a large stone pillar, like a little rock that's sticking out. You see there's like markings there, and you kind of just see like these hunched figures, kind of like they're like bowing themselves to like this jagged rock.
Could I?
And all this, and can you roll for intelligence?
Ask if I could roll a history.
Yeah. Oh, history. That's fine too. Whichever.
Ooh, that is a 7.
You can't really make up the markings on the rock, but you clearly see like these like things are just like kind of like idolizing this thing. One looks back and they see you. You see like what describes as kind of like this fished face, red eye thing. It's wearing like seaweed. It has like a spear. Its gills like flare up. It sees you. It's like jumping at you to swim at you. It's coming towards you.
I let go.
You go back to where you are in the boat, and he looks. The alligator looks down at you as they retract the wand away. He says, "You seem to have seen something. What did you see?"
I saw things worshipping a jagged rock. A weird being charged at me with a spear. It had a red eye. That's all I really know. It scared me.
This device has seen many things. Cults, worshippers, other memories of what it used to be.
It was also underwater.
That's interesting. I mean, as far as I'm aware, the only ones that have a habit of staying underwater and worshipping is, followers of the Black Warrior, but yeah. He looks at you, Godfrey, and he says, "Seems like you're the only one." Oh yeah, what was yours? Sorry, man.
Janelle didn't wish it.
Abigail didn't have any ties to anyone because basically everyone in her life is gone, so she wants to become a vampire, but she doesn't want to be affected by the sun.
So she wants to get bitten by Godfrey, just not.
No.
They look at you and they said, "There are other forms of immortality. Mine is an example of one. You have to understand, many of us of the Wood Tribe, while we look like this, we're more related to plants than anything, and plants can live for a while. And of course, last time I checked, the sun is a welcoming thing for my kind. However, that's one way, but there are other forms, others that are less grotesque." He's like, "You're garbage." He's like,
Morbius.
"I can tell you the knowledge of what you need to go, or at least where to go,
Morbius.
but
I would like knowledge.
he taps your head. Can you roll for d20?
Bonk. Gets sent through the boat into the water. Dies. 14.
Well, no.
So in your head,
Oh,
there's like
16.
there's lots of little stories, bits of knowledge. It's almost as if like you have read through like 50 books and you spent like years studying about like ways of immortality. It just all got airdropped in your head, and you've already kind of thinking about like other ways that people can extend their life without hiccups like being a vampire. So you have this knowledge in your head. And he says, "What you do with that knowledge is up to you." And then he kind of looks at Godfrey and says, "Speak quickly. I would like to demolish this vagrant who disturbed my home earlier." Oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
Can I help?
Perhaps.
Help too?
Perhaps.
Really?
But like look down at
Okay, I pulled
Godfrey.
Can you free my bat so he doesn't have to follow me around constantly?
Cracker just was like
I mean, he doesn't exactly seem to want to go everywhere and be in daytime, so.
Is this what you want?
I'm gonna ask Crackers, what do you want?
He's like, what? you'd be hopeless without me. If it wasn't for me, you'd be like.
Fine, but like.
You do this thing, like literally, the bat's like moving his wings as if like mimicking. He's like, you do this thing.
Make him Batman. Okay, can my bat be a man?
Now we have
Can my
superhero
bat?
cosplayers.
No, Moss is Frogman.
Can my bat become Man Bat from
He's like,
DC
and Cracker's
comics?
like, I don't want to be like whatever he's gonna. And like Moss is like,
Moss is like-
he just has the thing in his mouth. He's like, is it working?
I don't think it's working yet, but
Yeah, he eats it. He's just like sitting there. He's just like, nothing's. It's like he's like it's like growing a plant. It doesn't take.
I'm a
it's
dire
like-
bat.
He's like, what? Cracker's like, what?
We need somebody to draw Moss human.
Is there like no choice I have? Like,
What
I
do
don't
you
mind.
want?
I
What do you
don't
want?
mind.
Tell me then.
How about I don't know. You not looking so ugly?
Okay, make me not look ugly then. Yeah, make me look not deformed, please.
But like also good.
But also like better than I was before.
You have to be specific.
He kind of looks at you and just dives in the water. He's gone for like 20 minutes.
Oh,
He comes back.
He's like,
He holds out his like paw, like his claw to you, and he says, "Hold your hand out."
Okay.
He opens it. There's like a bag that's covered in like this seaweed and moss. Is like soaking wet, but it's like tied with a knot. And he says, "That might help." I'm luckily when I was woken up, they didn't steal this. So you open up the bag, and
Okay.
at first when you look into it, it looks like it's like a weird like a mask. Like it looks like
Are you just telling me to
it's
hide
like
my
it's like
face?
soaking right. Can you roll religion?
17.
okay.
All right, so you do that. You recognize, like, while it looks like a mask, you recognize, like, it is a mask of concealment. Where you've heard stories that people who have this, they can look like other people.
Ooh.
Bro, I'm going crazy.
Shapeshifter pet. Yeah.
So you recognize this, and you're just kind of like. So you know this in your head, so you immediately recognize it.
Okay.
And you know for a fact, like, based on the rolls, you look like a different person, and that can either increase your charisma or lower it.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna put it on yet.
Okay, so you take it. And he kind of looks around, and is like, is there anyone else left?
Yeah.
I gave you knowledge. I'm just kidding. He's like, was that question not satisfying?
Oh no. That was all for my questions, but there really isn't anything that I want to wish for. But saving the village was already good enough for me, so there's really nothing that I can really want.
Okay.
Because I came here with my friend to
Yeah.
help him with his business, so there's really I don't know if I could really have anything at this point.
Very well. He's like looks at all of you and says, as far as I'm aware, your job is done. Or I will deal with the person who hired you to begin with. And with that, he kind of like turns away and starts walking, like as his body slowly sinks into the water more. You can still hear you, but if there's anything last things to say, now's the time to say it.
Okay, we
He stops and just looks over. Is this a serious request?
It is for me too. I want to make her pay after what she's caused this land.
Okay.
And wait, can I do,
This
is there
is my
anything I
home.
can is there anything I can do to like attach my knife to one of my arrows cuz I
Yeah,
want
you can.
cuz I want to do that and
Okay.
then I'm just going to say I want the final blow.
I was going
Okay,
crazy.
okay. He looks at it, he's like, are all of you going to fight?
I'm not.
Okay. He kind of looks at it, and Chester's is like,
He's like, oh no, kill Chester, kill Chester, we have to kill Chester.
No, tie him
Chester
up.
needs a wish because he's been helping us. Like,
No, Chester.
He's like,
Chester's
don't
just
kill
up
me,
there.
don't kill me. And Alchemist is like, granted.
No, can I wait? Can I turn? And I'm like, if you tell anybody of what we're going to do, I will kill you. He won't have to.
Roll for intimidation.
Top your head like a watermelon.
I should take my glasses.
Rolls a 2.
Yeah, no.
Chester rolled a 20.
Well,
So.
there's no.
So you're trying to be like intimidating, and you're just like, it's like, person with branches in your hair, giant monster.
He wrangled an alligator.
Giant monster's more scary than you. Okay.
oh, I just want to. Like,
So yeah,
I kind of want to go over to Chester and like reach out my hand because at this point I've never been the captain at this point, literally. And it was like it was great working with you, Chester. Literally. Great working with you, man.
hold on. Okay. He says, sorry, McCoy, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, it was great working with you, Chester.
Chester nods. He's like, oh, okay.
Wow.
He's very spooked right now. He kind of looks over and he says, very well. For those who wish to have no part in this, I'd suggest taking one of the smaller boats and be on your way. This is a safe area, or at least I made sure of it. Everyone else, follow me. So, who is going to leave? One.
I'm staying.
You're saying?
I'm not gonna kill.
No,
But you have
Yeah,
to
then
leave.
you're leaving. So
We're
Yeah.
staying.
Okay, so leaving. Are you saying or leaving?
I'm staying. I'm
Okay.
staying.
So this is what we're gonna do. We are going to kind of do a jump forward, and we will do wrap up /
time
potential
skip?
epilogues. In this case, Lucy, would you mind coming on over?
I'm gonna kill you. You are so dead.
Okay.
I hit my back on the
Morbin
time.
Morbid.
Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this because we want to kind of keep things kind of just keep it going. We don't want to drag this out too long. So
Smart water.
Come, the reckoning has begun.
I would say like 3, like a day, like the last time you saw the latest group, it's been at least like 3 days. Like you're kind of at this point convinced that they probably got killed. You every now and then you kind of go to the dock just to check to see if anyone pulls in. No one's there. On the next day, it's like sunrise. No one's there, and you're just walking to the boat, and your pet alligator's just walking with you. As some as your armed troops. Lucy, I'm gonna have you roll d20. Just roll d20. You could drop down the dice however you want to. Okay. Can the others roll a d20 as well?
I rolled a 16.
19.
19.
Okay.
14.
I think we noticed.
So when you walk in, you don't necessarily see anything. It's really kind of foggy this morning. You also, like, for whatever reason, like, hold on a sec. Okay. You look out and you see the silhouette of a boat slowly coming out from the fog, and you do recognize it as like being like the Black Bear, the boat that you're on. So you see this boat coming in. You see Chester's on the wheel just turning. You don't see anyone else. Oh, wait. Do you want to suggest it to them so Lucy doesn't hear? Are you just going to cover your ears? Okay, never mind.
We're in the chest. We go.
We're in this. No.
Surprise!
Wait, hold on.
We
tried.
bring her in.
So you see Chester up on the top. He looks a little like, tired and a little shook a little bit. And you see he's pulling the boat into the dock area. Do you do anything?
I just like sort of like wave like that.
Okay. So the boat pulls in, and Chester just kind of like waves his hand at you, Lucy, and he ties the boat up. He brings the boat in. Chester kind of says, "Howdy, ma'am."
Hello. Did they not make it?
No, they did. Sorry, they're here. They found the thing, and they're just getting it for you.
I like act like really excited. Like they did it. They got it.
Yeah. It was a little crazy, a little hectic. I don't even know where to start about what happened.
Well, where are they?
So who's coming out of the boat first?
So me and Abigail are gonna come out the boat.
I'm carrying the chest.
Okay.
No, we're both carrying. Or we both?
Yeah, they're both you can pretend like it's really heavy because it's like a gold scepter.
So you two are coming out. Go.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So we come out. Wait, you have to give the mic to. The mic. Oh,
Hi.
Okay, so you guys come out. So where are you guys gonna go? What are you doing?
So we would like to just take the chest and ask. We should open this in your train car. It'd be.
or like.
I thought we were gonna do it in the train car. It's better covered.
I heard something there.
So talk.
Oh yeah. So I think we should probably open it or let the boss lady open it. Open it. Like right now, yeah, sure. Because it's been shut. It's been really curious, and what we've all gone through. Like the rest are like resting in the boat. They've been injured. They've been resting. So I think I think it would be fair for us to see it as well, like what you've put us through, basically. I think.
How big is the chest?
That's kind of like this long. It's like one of those chests like there's a handle on both sides, but two people are carrying it on both sides. Like it's kind of like when you think Pirates of the Caribbean, they're carrying the chest. There's two people on the side of it. That's what they're doing right now.
I think it's
Okay.
also
Alright, let's
good
place it
to
down.
say it's like the
Yeah.
size of like
Yeah.
a guitar, not a guitar case, but like one of
Sure.
the bigger
So-
Yeah.
instruments that they have at the
So me and Abigail kind of like place it down like near her,
Yeah, keep going.
and that's it. And we just place it.
Okay, so you roll for deception,
I was gonna take a step back after
Yeah.
we place it.
and then you're gonna roll for deception as well. So drop it down there. So,
What'd you roll?
Lucy, you kind of are hearing this, and you're like,
Hearing what?
huh, this seems a little weird, like almost a bit forced. You're just like, you're talking a lot as far as like all this information that this person's delivering. You don't necessarily like doubt them, but you're kind of like, huh, this seems like a lot.
Sorry if we were like a little bit tense, man. We just got back. We were like really tired.
We've seen
a lot.
way too much.
Yeah, I get it. You guys are tired. That's all right.
Yeah, it's been a long week actually.
Weak. Damn.
So you give her the chest. Okay. Chest is there.
I sort of like
We
I get one of my guards to open it.
Okay. Reno, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say that I had taken like a step back from the chest.
I
Also,
also
the
have
clicking
taken a
sound
step
you're
back.
making, it just,
Sorry.
we can hear it. Alright, so you take,
Yeah. So approximately where exactly are they in like?
so in the dock area, you know, like I was at that one dock where she was at before, she's there. And the boat's like right to the right of it.
We jump off the boat and shoot her.
How many guards are outside?
No, actually, I'm thinking
Right
we
now, there's
should
only
just
3
appear on the
guards with her.
railing.
2 on the very back, 1 is right by her.
Okay.
Okay, that
Okay.
works.
Wait. So here's the thing. So I'm gonna shoot her. You shoot the guard. Shoot the guard.
Okay.
Because I have.
Better.
Talk's plans are right in.
I'm right here.
It's out of character.
Okay.
You don't hear this.
So,
I wonder.
When she starts to open the chest, me and Eric, we both we stand on the railing of the boat and we both draw our bows. And
Okay.
I go to shoot the guard and he goes to shoot.
so
I thought I was gonna use the dual mechanic to shoot the guard.
Oh yeah, I'll shoot him too.
you have to challenge them to a duel.
Challenge.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
don't abuse
I
it.
can't abuse it
I
yet.
don't.
I challenge you to be like, what? Why this thing?
I challenge you to a duel.
It's
time to
very sophisticated.
Yeah, it's not like Hamilton's like, you dishonored my mother, and you're like, what?
You dishonor my mother and you dishonor my father.
Yeah.
I did?
Okay.
killed my
Okay, then I'm just
Okay.
gonna.
I am your father.
Then I want to quickly.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah?
I would like to just quickly draw my pistol and shoot the guard.
Okay. So, literally,
I'm starting.
the guard, walks in, and they're about to open the chest. Can you roll for range, please?
It should also be advantage because they're like a foot away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yup.
We were gonna try to shoot him too.
Oh, that's 30.
So, I'll give you advantage a little bit, but that's still light wound. So, can you roll 3 d4s, please?
Yeesh.
I have
One.
had enough d4s, but that's
Two.
gone.
I have a D4.
Triangle.
Maybe.
Alright, 3 d4s.
Wait,
Okay,
D4?
so
Four?
let's make
Or
this
three?
quick, guys. 4. Quick, go, go,
This is a
go.
4.
Reno, go. That's
Nine.
7.
No, wait. Yeah, 7.
7.
Sorry.
Okay, so 7. You shoot him, he's like, and you immediately hear this.
Well, I'm kind of watching.
Yeah, you're watching, and your guard. You basically see Abigail pull their gun out, and they shoot them, and they stumble back, but they're not dead.
Start
Yeah.
firing.
You're both gonna shoot. I'll still shoot the guard, but he's gonna shoot.
Oh, you're gonna shoot Lucy? Okay.
Well, no, he is.
Damn.
He has
Sorry.
a knife attached to his arrow.
Okay, so roll ranged.
I attached a knife to my arrow.
Me smart.
Smart guy. It's not like that's already.
you-
100.
I thought you were gonna shoot. Right?
I don't actually.
Ooh. Can you roll 4 d12s?
On the guard or Lucy?
Guard. No, guard.
Well, the guard's dead.
The guard's dead. Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
there's
just-
more than one guard. Can just be the guard that's not injured if there's more than one.
No, you said the same guard, so too late.
8.
Oh, I was so sad. Are you just dropping them?
8. Okay, so
Uh,
11, 16, 24.
The guard just falls over. He's dead.
Woman.
Wait. Okay.
I haven't drawn my gun.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, so you're firing.
yeah, wait. So yeah, I'm gonna fire at Lucy.
Okay.
And
We're going crazy.
so I guess I should roll for range.
Yeah, roll for
but
range.
Also, how high up is
I want to say you know where Mr. Claus was staying on the stage? You're kind of double that.
Okay. Because what I was thinking is, wouldn't it be really cool is after I shot him,
Yeah.
I could jump down and then pocket sand.
No.
Okay.
50.
Okay, 50.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 d4s.
But wait, but also I have.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. So 50.
But no, I have the knife.
Oh. Okay,
The
so
knife.
roll.
Because the knife is attached to the arrow.
That wouldn't really do that much because it's all range. It's still a light wound because
I guess.
if
don't
you're
have the-
stabbing in them with the knife, that's one thing. So
have
roll
D4s.
3 d4s.
I think I lost my D4. Does anyone have D4s?
Oh my.
Needy child.
Greedy
drops
and
their
needy
dice.
child.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's bad.
That is a 10.
You lose 10 health.
Ooh.
Go away.
Go away. Stop peeking. It's
peeking.
not
There's nothing-
not the
nothing
Toro
right
way.
there.
Can you
No
give me
peeking.
here?
That's my pencil.
Yeah. Well, it's being used right now, so that's your health right now. Okay. So Lucy, you basically look up. You're like, oh. And you are well aware you're being attacked right now.
Ouch.
Okay.
Anyway, I would
We're-
like to draw my gun.
Okay.
Whoa. This is all happening so
Shoot.
suddenly.
What are you firing
In a
with?
British accent. This
What
is
are you,
happening
what are
all
you
so
firing
suddenly.
with exactly?
Huh?
What are you firing with? Like, what are you using to shoot?
Oh.
Pistol, rifle.
Oh, my rifle.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll 7 d12s.
Oh yeah, so you have to draw because you didn't initiate con, so you draw, shoot. No, it's fair.
gonna let them fire it, and I can't.
I know, but technically, like they had their weapons drawn, so technically, what they did, like, they're fine. So you draw, fire, go. Roll for range.
What? 20.
You miss.
Slay. Slay!
Like literally,
I
like
guess.
fire right by your foot.
Wait,
like,
no, they have
oh.
advantage. 'cause
I have
they're next to
advantage.
them.
I'm literally like.
Okay. I will give you one. Roll 1d4 for damage, because like 20 is pretty low.
Yeah. More damage.
Wait, oops.
Oops.
Roll again. Roll again.
Stop it. Again. Stop. I swear to God. Give me. 2.
You get damaged by 2.
They're at 8 health now. I love cheating.
Okay, now anyway.
Okay. So your turn's done. You haven't. Did you? No, you won already. Yeah. Okay. It is your turn. You are bleeding out right now.
Stumbles.
Your pet alligator is really agitated right now.
Ken, like,
Gizmo, I choose you.
go.
Attack.
Go.
Use chomp.
Can my 2 guards, like, cup up and try to shoot at them? while
Okay,
we're
so
out?
you're yelling at them for them to like help you. One shoots at
That's not good.
Claude. 100%.
Bro, god dang.
100%.
Oh!
Yikers.
So that's going to be D12. 3. 4. So that's 7 health.
Okay, 7.
15.
15.
I'm lucky my health is high.
Clutch.
The clutch.
So what's your health right now?
24.
Okay, so you're like severely wounded. The other guard's gonna fire at Dawnfleur, and that's 100.
Bro, the 2 people that got healed are getting injured.
8.
Oh no.
3. 11.
I'm dead. I died.
They immediately shoot out, and you just get hit, and you black out, and you just fall over. You have to worry about yourself. Okay, wait.
Down the rail,
Hold
I'm
on.
assuming, right? So they can't shoot me anymore because I'm dead.
Okay, so
That is like really upsetting. Fell down, so I don't think they can shoot me anymore because
Yeah.
I think I fell off the rail.
yeah, so you. Okay, so in this case, Eric, you're down. Claude, you're kind of like you're falling over, but you're not dead yet. Okay, so in this case, McCoy, you're seeing this happening right now. The alligator is basically gonna spend 2 actions like running up to rush up to you, McCoy. It doesn't attack you though. But Lucy, you still have 2 actions. Or you still have an action left. No.
Dang it. Okay. Can I just email you what I want?
Yeah. Okay, so 2 people are out. 1 person may be dead. Lucy ends their turn by whipping out their revolvers. McCoy, it's your turn.
I try to.
There's an alligator at your foot, but they haven't bitten you yet.
I'm gonna have to back up because if I try to shoot, like, in my knowledge, if I try to like even do anything, this alligator will bite me. So
Sure.
I'm gonna take a couple of steps back, but that's gonna risk my chance of having an advantage
So
or
you
whatever.
can take a step back. You have 1 action left. You have your weapon. She's still alive. What are you gonna do?
Shoot her.
Okay, roll for ranged.
Oh, come on. Someone hold my mic.
Something low.
I don't want to die yet, bro.
Nope, you gotta reroll. Why are you so bad at rolling?
I don't know.
Sorry.
So bad.
It's not that hard.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
80.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll 3 d8s.
Roll 12,000.
You can literally roll d8, roll d8, roll d8 like individually, like I did, or all at the same
Wait, can we
time.
hold this?
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
8.
Dead.
She's just you're dead.
Yeah.
So
No,
is
roll
when
more.
you are shot.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me roll more.
Okay.
This is let me just totally just destroy her.
Okay.
Like, may the sins of the village like carry on with you.
Okay.
Or whatever.
So
Somebody heal me. 7.
Oh.
There's no coming back from this.
Is that a 9?
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
a
a
6. It's a D8.
A 9 on a D8.
What does he do?
So when you feel like your life just, is there any last thing you
Thanos
want to
snap.
say or?
Your mother. Easy.
GG.
I'm a carry, bro. Okay.
Damn, you're trash.
Huh.
I love you, Gizmo.
You say that, you fall over. The two guards, no.
Oh.
The two guards
looking at
who
me,
were
I'm like-
shooting at you, they immediately run.
Slay.
They're not being paid anymore.
No, they're just gone.
They're like, nope.
Gizmo sits there. They look at you, Lucy, and they just dive in the water.
Oh, I thought you was gonna eat her.
Wait, I'm retracting that.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Gizmo eats you.
Wait, no, don't let him eat me.
You're there, and Gizmo just sits there, the alligator, and they like look at. They just turn because they're by closer to you. They just turn. They run over. They rush over to go to Lucy, and Lucy's like, "Oh, like they're there for you." They just
I shoot her
grab
again.
your waist, and they literally like drag you
Oh
off into
my
the water,
god!
and you're gone.
I would prefer he just jumped in the water.
Too late! It's too late!
I fed you crackers.
No, I.
Betrayal.
You fed him the crackers with that?
Betrayal.
Ah, my head!
Okay.
No,
Middle
not
school
the
humor
bad.
at
Okay.
its finest.
So, Lucy, you're dead.
So betrayed now.
There's a moment of silence. McCoy, you know for a fact that you don't see Don Fleur or
Wait, I don't see him.
no, like
Oh.
when they got shot, they
I thought
were
he-
standing on top of the boat. They're just not there.
Wait, did he fall off the railing? What happened?
You just don't see them.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. He kind of just.
He went to the back.
Like,
He went to the back rooms. He no clip, bro.
Okay. But at this time, we are going to pause and see what happens to the whole crew, as well as the epilogue. Because at this rate, you killed, you shot, and the alligator sort of ate Lucy's character. Sorry about that. But I just want to say thank you to our audience for watching this episode. Can everyone say goodbye on 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye!